What is going on, guys? It is Drakesy here, bringing you a brand new video. Now today I'm going to be covering 8 potential upgrades, winter upgrades that could be happening sometime very soon in FIFA now that the transfer window is shut down, and these guys could be coming on to FIFA near you. Now if I sound a bit bad quality, this is due to me being constantly from in between my house to my girlfriend's house. And at the moment, I'm at my girlfriend's house and I did actually forget to bring the mic that I record with. So I'm actually recording from the mic that's on my Mac at the moment. So if it sounds like bad quality, sorry about that. But yeah, let's get into the videos. So, the first BPL upgrade I'm going to be covering today is an Arsenal player, and that is the right back Hector Bellerin. Now as you can see, Hector Bellerin's base card is a 74 rated rare silver card. Now it's not a bad silver card, you know, he's got excellent pace. I believe he is quite young. I believe he's only around the 19 margin or so. But as you can tell by him being on the list, he has had a very good season so far. And from a 74, I can actually see this guy going up into a gold and becoming a rare 77 rated, I will put him at. Now, as you can see, his stats have gone up quite a bit. You know, from his pace going up 2, his dribbling going up 3, sorry. His shot going up 2, his defence I've put up quite a bit. Now these are all guesstimations, these aren't final cut, but from how they're playing, and I've looked about at what other people are saying, these are the guesses on what people and myself think overall. But yeah, I put up his defence quite a bit because he has become the first place right back at Arsenal, taking the spot of Matthias Dushbe, I think is it Dushbe? I don't know how to say it, but he's now actually been kicked out the squad and I believe loaned out to another team in France. I think that happened on transfer deadline day, but now he's got that like spot in the Arsenal team nailed down, and he's only 19 years old, so I'm going to put him up to a gold and a 77 rated. I believe he's worth it, and this guy has actually got an inform card. I'm going to flash that up on screen now. I believe that this card won't go up into a gold. You know, FIFA never tend to do this. I believe that the inform card, all its ratings will stay the same. I don't believe it'll go up. I don't believe it'll move. He'll just get an additional gold upgraded card, and then if he gets any informs from then on in, I believe that they will be above the 77 rated. So next, I'm going to move on to the next guy. Next up is the Premier League goalkeeper Jack Butland. Now Jack Butland's base card at the beginning of FIFA started out as a 74 rated rare silver goalkeeper card, as you can see, and he stepped up to the mark as Asmir Begovic moved last transfer window, not the one that just gone, to Chelsea to become their second goalkeeper, who's actually been playing quite a bit because Thibaut Courtois got injured, so he's actually getting some game time. But we're speaking about Jack Butland. Jack Butland has now took over the place of Asmir Begovic and become the first team goalkeeper, and I believe he too is only young. I believe he is about 22, 23, and I can believe this guy is going to get a fair upgrade and once again from a silver go up to a gold, and I'm going to put that gold up to a 78. Now if you agree with this, if you don't, make sure you get it in the comments so we can like have a discussion. But I can see this guy getting quite a nifty upgrade when you think from being the secondary goalkeeper, he's now stepped up and he's pretty much played, as I know, every minute for Stoke this season, whether that's in FA Cup, whether that's in League. I believe they still have Shea Given. I don't know if they do. I don't know if I'm wrong in saying that, but he may have played a few games, but he's very old now, Shea Given. I think he's like 35. But Jack Butland, still only young, I think he's like 23, and as you can see, I put up 5 on diving, I've put up 3 on reflexes, I've put him up, I put him up a lot on handling, I put him up 8 on handling, I put him up 4 on speed, I put him up, sorry, I've got a really bad cough that I'm recovering from, I put him up 1 on kicking, and then I put him up 4 on positioning. So if you agree with that, then let me know. If not, then sorry, I suppose. But as you might know, Jack Butland, I believe, has 2 informs. I believe he has a silver, which, like I mentioned for Hector Bellerin, will stay the same. I believe he'll just get this upgrade and the silver inform will stay the same. But he has actually got a gold inform. Now I'm going to flash that up as you can see. And as you can see, the stats on that are pretty good. He's got 4 stats that are in the 80s for a 78 rated card, which is really good. But I can see this card... oh my god, this cough is killing me. I can see this card going up a nifty 2 ratings. So I'm going to put it up to an 80 rated. So as you can see now, the comparison of both the players on the screen, as you can see, I've put him up 2 for diving. I've put him up 2 for reflexes. I've put him up 2 for handling. I've put him up 1 for speed, and then I put him up 3 for kicking, and I've put him up 2 for positioning. So quite a good overall upgrade, and I can actually see that one happening. He could possibly get a higher rated card, seeing as though he is now Stoke's #1 keeper, and Stoke are having a very good season. So yeah, that's that. Move on to the next one. Next up, once again, is one of my personal favourite players from this season, and that is the Tottenham player, Alli. Now, Alli's card starts out as a rare, I believe it is a rare, but a rare 67 rated card. 67 rated, sorry, rare silver card for Tottenham. But as you'll all know, this guy's had an amazing season for Tottenham so far, and I can see him getting a pretty nifty upgrade. I've decided to put him up to the rating that his inform was, and I'm going to put him up to a 72. Now, some people will disagree with this, and don't get me wrong, I do love this guy and I think he is an amazing talent, but the fact is, whether FIFA or EA will put Alli up more than 5 ratings overall is unlikely. But I would love to see it. I would love to be proven wrong. But as you can see, I'm going to put him up to a 72. Now, I've put his stats up all round. I'm not going to really go over this guy because this guy too has got an inform. But as you can see, he's gone up in pretty much all categories as far as I'm aware. I put him up in, you know, I believe his pace stays around the same margin because he isn't that fast of a player, but he is very physical, all-round well player. And he's a very good player. Now, moving on to his inform. His inform is the interesting bit because his inform is actually a left mid, but it is a 72 rated. So, unlike the other ones, which were at the maximum of a 74, Alli's card could potentially go up. So, Alli's card, I do believe, will go up to a 74, as you can see. Now, I believe his pace will go up by 2. I believe that his dribbling will go up by 3. I believe that his shot will go up by 3. I believe his defence will go up by 1. I believe his passing will go up by 1, even though it should go up by more. I'm just being aware of what they might do. And then physical gone up by 2. Personally, looking at that card, I think I could have maybe put up his pace a bit more. His passing and his pace, I suppose. But overall, looks like a very decent card. But I would really like to see him get a gold card, and then this inform would probably stay at a 72, I think, if he does get a gold inform. I'm not too sure how that works, but anyway, let's move on to the next guy. Next up is yet again another Tottenham player, and that is Harry Kane. Now, Harry Kane isn't having the better season of what he had to his last, if that makes any sense. You know, he did have a better season overall, his breakthrough season, but this season he has managed to prove that he can continue that form at the top level. Spurs or Tottenham are, if you want to say it or not, playing as if they could be a top 14 this season. They have the quality and manpower and an overall squad that could take them to the top 4. Potentially even taking them to the top, but you know, teams are being odd this season. You know, everybody's fairly the same. You know, Arsenal drew the other day, United won, Tottenham I believe won as well, and obviously Leicester beat Liverpool 2-0. So Leicester are now the top of the league, but you know, I can see Tottenham finishing top, and this guy has a big deal to do with it. So as you can see, his base card is a 78, and I'm going to put him up to an 80 rated. Now, an 80 rated card, I believe, suits this guy for now, because like I said, for the other ones, all of these tend to be relatively young, but Harry Kane, I can believe he's going to go up 2 in pace. I can see him going up 4 in dribbling. I can see him going up quite a bit in shot. I'm going to put him up by 5 in shot, because he's still scoring many goals, and I believe he has such precision and such good touch when he's like shooting and scoring. His defence is going to go up by 2, his passing is going to go up by 2, and his physical is going to go up by 2 as well. So that's my prediction on his base card. Now I'm going to flip up and show you his last inform. I believe he's got either 3 or 2 informs, but this is his highest rated, and as you can see, it's a decent card overall, but I really would love to see this card because he's gone up 2 stats, I've also put this inform up by 2 stats, and I've now made it into an 85 rated card. And as you can see, if this card became real, oh my god, I would absolutely love it. Look at it, I've given it 79 pace, I've given it 85 dribbling, 89 shot, 48 defence, 80 passing and 86 physical. Upgrades all across the board, and looks like such a nice card. He's only 1 star. I didn't want to put his pace up to 80 because I believe that's a bit pushing it. But I think that 79 pace would be excellent with his, you know, his amazing shot, physical and dribbling. But yeah, I don't want to compare the stats for every single player, but as you can see, very, very nice upgrade, 2 overall. And yeah, let's get on to the next player. Next up is quite a controversial one, but I'm going to put him in because I am a Manchester United fan. So all you hate, all you whatever, you know, get it down in the comment section below. But you know, I do like football as a whole. You know, I don't really hate on any teams. If they're playing bad, I'll hate them. No. If they're playing bad, I'll say that they're playing bad. If they're playing good, then I'm not ashamed to say Liverpool are in form. I'm not ashamed to say United aren't playing well. But you know, if you want to still hate on me, feel fine. But as you can see, I've decided to put Anthony Martial into this. Now, whether you agree with this, whether you don't, get it in the comment section below. But I will put this guy up by 2 stats. Now, 2 stats overall, I'm going to make him into a 79 rated card to finish up with. I've given him all the same stats as his first in form was. So, all the stats on this new card that I've given are the same as his first in form. But he also has 2 informs. So, I've now also upgraded his... Oh, I'm really messing this up, but basically, he's got 2 informs on top of his base card, and I'm just doing the upgrade of the highest inform that they have. So this is his highest inform, the 80 rated one. As you can see, very nice stats overall, but the upgrades I'd give it are once again, oh, this card, just look at it, an 82 left mid card. It would be really good if this card was central, but anyway, sticking real to it, 82 rated left mid card that could potentially be coming, and that is an 89 pace, 86 physical, 83 shot, and then the rest of the stats kind of drift off. But if this card was to happen, whether it will, you know, I don't know, because United aren't having the best season, but definitely Martial is having a standout season, and he's playing very well for his first season under United. So, yep, let's get on to the next player. Next up is a guy that I definitely could not miss, and that is Mesut Ozil. Now, Mesut Ozil's base card is an 87 rated. Due to his past seasons, people were saying that this is a bit high rated and he should have had a lower rated card because he's not been playing that well, but he has definitely lived up to the title of getting an upgrade this winter. As you can see, his base card is all normal stats and stuff, and now we're going to move on to the upgrade that I've given him. Now, I give him just a +1 because tending to with EA, if it's a high rated card, they tend to give it less of an upgrade. I don't know why, just because I suppose they don't want to get every card into the 90s. But as you can see, Mesut Ozil's gone up in quite a few areas. I put him up 1 in pace, I put him up 2 in dribbling, but that main stat is that passing, and I put up that passing because he is one of the best assist makers and creators in the Premier League. As you can see, I put it up by quite a bit. I put it up by 3 for a +1 in form, but I think he totally deserves it. And if this +1 overall in form does come to Mesut Ozil, then that does mean that his informs will go up as well. Now, as usual, like I said before, I'm only going to do his highest rated inform and what that would become. But as you can see, it's the 89 rated. This is his base card. His base inform, sorry, and with the upgrade it then becomes a 90 rated card. Look at this card. This card is incredible. I believe that this card could 100% definitely come, if not become like a higher rated. You could possibly get a 91 rated inform. But as you can see, if this card does get like upgraded, the stats I'd give it a 75 pace, 90 dribbling, you know, 82 shot, and then that 93 passing, which is essential to that card. Looks like a very good card to use if it does happen, and look forward to it. So yeah, that's that, and let's move on to the next card. Next up is yet again another Manchester United player. Now, I'm not favouring Manchester United players, but like I said, I know how Manchester United are playing, I know which players are playing really well, and one of these players is definitely Mike or Chris Smalling. So Mike Smalling is having a very, very good season for United, one of his best. He's being a rock at the back in what is at the moment a very, very weak defence at Manchester United. He's manning it very well, and in some cases he's actually just taking it upon himself to get the whole back line in order. So he's playing very well, and he seems to have stepped up since the two young left back and right back have stepped in, Cameron Borthwick-Jackson and Varela. So he seems to be helping them and training them up, and that security rock with Daley Blind partnered up at the moment. So I'm going to give this guy an upgrade of just 2, just 2 to make him up to an 81, which looks like a very, very good card. As you can see, I've put the pace up by 2, I've put the dribbling up by 2, I've put the shot up by 2, I've put the defence up by 2, I'm put up a lot by 2 on this card, and then I put a big one up on physical, which is +4, because I can see this card actually happening, and you know, like I said, he is an essential part to that defence. So not a lot on him, he's not got any informs, he's just been a consistent player. He could potentially get into the team of the season most consistent at the end of the year, but now we're going to move on to our final player. And finally we come to the last player. Who else could we come to but Mr. Chat Shit Get Banged himself, Jamie Vardy. Jamie Vardy started out at the beginning of the year with a 71 rated card, as you can see. Pretty decent, but as you all know, in real life he has far, far exceeded that. And I can see this guy getting a very, very nifty upgrade and becoming a 79. Now this is a huge, huge upgrade, I know. This is a +8 upgrade. Thinking back at this, you know, this is one that a lot of people were doing. So I did see that this one is potentially going to happen. With the Dele Alli one, that is just one that I wanted to put in personally, and I haven't really seen many people do it. So maybe potentially Dele Alli could become a gold rating, but we'll just have to see. But speaking about Jamie Vardy, as you can see, this 79 rated card, we put his pace up only by 1. Personally, I think it could be a 90, but shopping about and looking at what people were saying on the internet, people were actually saying, you know, a lot of them were 89. We put up his dribbling by 8. We put up his shot by 8. We put up his defence by... sorry, I'm really losing my voice. Defence by 5. And then we've put up his passing by... I think is that 6? It looks really small on the screen, but I think it's up by 6. And then his physical has also gone up by 6 as well. Very, very good all-round solid card. That's 79 rated card if it does come out. And you may know that Jamie Vardy does have a record breaker card, which I'm going to flash up now. As you can see, it is an 82 rated card. My gosh, I am dying. But as you can see, this 82 rated card, because his upgrade, even at its maximum potential of 79, doesn't go past the 82 rated of his record breaker. We'll have to see whether that does get an upgrade. So I'm unsure whether this card will get an upgrade, but just for the sake of it, I put it up by 2 ratings just so we could have a see and pretend to see what it would look like. So as you can see, I've put this card up to an 84 rated, and this card does just look incredible. I've put its pace up by 1. I've put its dribbling up by 3. I put its shot up by 4 just because it's the record breaker card. And I've put up his defence by 3, and also his passing by 2, and his physical by 1. If this happens, this will be an incredible card to use, obviously. But will it happen? In reality, most likely, signs point to no. But incredible, incredible card if it does come out. So fingers crossed, guys. But that has been my wrap-up of 8 Premier League players that could get potential upgrades. If you have seen any that you think I should include or think I've missed, from players like Riyad Mahrez, you know, for example, just one that I have missed and haven't put in, I'll do it again. So make sure to get your favourites down below with the ratings that you'd like to see them get, and I'll be sure to cover it. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Sorry about the slow uploads, and have a very nice day. See you in a bit, guys.